Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Shanese Danae, and I want to give you guys an update, 2-month update on my locks. If you're new to my channel, you're probably a little bit confused. I have permanent lock extensions as well as instant locks. So my natural hair is locked, and then they added extensions on to my natural lock. So if you're interested and want to know more about my 2-month update, then keep watching. Begin, guys, I also want to say follow me on my Instagram. This is where you're going to see all, like, literally everything. I post about my locks a lot. I answer a lot of questions on there, so please follow me on Instagram so that way I can answer your questions and, I don't know, just be more interactive with you guys. Okay guys, so before we begin, I know you guys are probably wondering why my hair has a little bit of texture to it. I did have my hair retwisted for the first time, which was July 6th, and she did a style. I kind of needed my hairstyle to where it was like styled in the updo, as well as just so I can wear it 2 different ways after that. So what she did was she retwisted my hair, like she did like almost like a twist out, but not a twist. Yeah, she basically twisted my hair in different sections and put my hair in a bun. So then once I had took my hair out, it gave me a nice wavy look. The waves are actually fading out right now, so, but yeah. So if just in case you're wondering if I had good questions about that, that is why. I got my hair retwisted by Jen's Inspections. I'll have her information listed down below. I regret getting locks. No, I do not. I absolutely love my locks. The best decision I've ever made. My family members, people at work, they're like, I honestly now can't even picture you without having locks. And I'm like, oh really? Like, you guys are making me feel special. So I'm super excited for this journey to continue. I'm definitely learning a lot. Pet peeve that I have so far, which is probably everybody's pet peeve, is when I get lint in my locks. It drives me absolutely nuts. I'm like, oh my god, how did it get in there? And then I just kind of like take the brush and I get it, or I'll just pick it out. But other than that, it's normal. I get it, but it's definitely a pet peeve because I just don't want to have linty locks, which again, I know it's normal. But if I can prevent it as much as I can, I definitely try my best to pay attention to it and brush my hair. And that's pretty much it. Are my locks heavy? No, they are not heavy. The only time, or I should say the only time that I had to get used to my locks is going to sleep. Because if I were to put my hair up and go to sleep, like with my hair, because when I was natural, okay, so when I was natural, I would put my hair in a pineapple and go to sleep, not a big deal. But with locks are just a tad bit heavier when they're lifted up like this. And then by me sleeping, it just causes a lot of weight if I sleep to the side like that. So I have a long, almost like a long stocking, but it's not a stocking, it's a hair cap. And I just make sure that my locks are laying straight down so that way I can sleep, move my head, and there's no weight or restrictions or anything of that sort. But other than that, no, they're not heavy. Here's how long my locks are. Can you guys, hopefully it gets some focus. My locks are pretty long. It stops. My longest lock stops in a little bit past bra strap length. Actually, no, my longest lock, which is this one. I don't know why it's so long. Now, what inches did I get for my permanent lock extension? So, in my mind, I thought that it was best for me to get a length that was a little bit longer than my natural hair, which my natural hair before I got my lock extensions were like, it was like 10 inches in the middle, 12 inches in the back. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't losing any length, even though I always had a lot of shrinkage to my hair because I was natural. But honestly, if your hair is already long, you can get about 8 to 10 inches of lock extensions because it's added on to your natural lock. So what happens is you end up gaining like 2 to 4 inches anyway. So my locks are probably about 16 inches and 14 inches long. So I probably should have like rethought that process, but I didn't. But anyway, you can save yourself some money if you do decide to go through Macon Styles and not get such a long length, because you're going to actually have about 2 to 4 inches added on once you get your locks done. Now, if your hair is already super duper duper short, then it's going to be a little bit different. My locks stop, I mean my hair, let's see if I can, because I can feel where my hair stops. Okay, so right here is where I can tell that my natural hair stops. And so they weaved my natural hair within the lock, but I can tell that this is all the lock extension, and this right here is my lock. Like my hair is added all into here because I can feel it. But for the most part, guys, the second month, I don't really have a lot to say because it's so early on. My hair seems to be locking fine, you know. It's not frizzy, it's not messy. The only thing, like I said, was just a little bit of, I have cats too, sometimes like if their hair is floating around, I'm like, ugh. If I see their hair in my hair, I get kind of freaked out. So now I just like, I want to like vacuum all the time now. Not that I didn't before, but that's besides the point. But other than that, I mean, my hair is fine. Like I'm not noticing any changes or anything of that sort. So I can't wait to just give you guys constant updates. Please let me know your questions down below so that way I can have videos to produce for you guys for this series. I will follow up maybe every 2 months, just so that way I have something for you guys. But I will make a separate video about how many locks I have, as well as the cost, because a lot of people want to know, is it expensive? Now, just out of respect, I'm not going to, you know, give you guys a lot of information because that is someone else's business, but I can share my experience and how it's broken down by how many locks you need and all that fancy jazz. So until next time, you guys know what I always say. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Deuces.